Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button, and if it's your first time here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a single video and you're up to date on our chart analysis here with 42 Vision. So here we are with Muln stock, Muln Automotive Inc., and the stock took a plunge today in the market, right? But it wasn't the only stock falling. The overall market was pulling downwards. You could see the SPY was pulling downwards. And even Tesla took a hit, right? Even though it was going upwards at the beginning of the day, towards the second half, the overall market was falling. But since the bell, Muln stock pulled downwards. Now, we're going to talk about some key levels here as it's trying to find support. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected to our 42 Vision indicator, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%. 5 to 10% plus, and one of them nearly reached home run territory, and that was TKLF. We caught this one in the pre-market under a bull indicator, full strength consolidation towards the bell, and full strength on 42 Vision after the bell, giving a highest point of 18% plus within minutes, guys. And apart from that, our other home run was from our SPY bot. It sent out a bear indicator at 10 a.m. And from that moment forward, put options went up 200% plus within hours at the highest point of possibility. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts with our 42 Vision indicators, so here we are with Muln stock, Muln Automotive to the Discord, and it pulled downwards toward having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. And there's a few things that are actually contributing to this pullback, right? The first thing is, like I stated earlier, the overall market was pulling downwards. And then on top of that, there's an article that came out. But before we look at it together, let me pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the chart. So here we are with 42 Vision showing us extreme weakness going from bright green to white with red borders, and a confirmation of layers here, right? Within this consolidation and this bear indicator as an extra layer of confirmation. And since yesterday, I talked about if it broke through support of 107, 105, it could pull down lower. And if it held above it and this got rejected, right, as it pulled upwards and broke above 110, as it continues to reject that area, things were going to go ahead and have strength. But turned out it broke through supports, and this bear indicator through the volatility ended up holding true. I talked about that a lot in yesterday's video. I emphasized it, and we needed to watch it, right? So here we are with this news that came out yesterday, and it states here, Muln Automotive issues reminder for upcoming annual shareholder meeting. I think personally this is having an effect on the stock, creating this further volatility, as well as what we stated earlier, the overall market was falling, right? You could see that bear indicator there on the SPY, full transition from rip area to dip area, and things were going ahead and trying to find support as they continue to break lower. You can see how I try to find support right here at around 394, popped up, and then went right back down into the dip area of extreme weakness. And it's trying to bounce now here in the last few hours of the day. But when you look at Muln, pulled downwards as well. But this news, I believe, is adding to the fire of making things fall down as fast as they have, even though it was under a bear indicator since yesterday. And we have talked about the importance of this consolidation here, that if it kept rejecting 110, 113, 115, eventually the bears were going to take advantage of it and try to pull this even lower. And apart from that as well, this news has created an effect of stirring up how investors or holders were feeling, because this upcoming week on July 26th, they're going to have the required shareholder meeting and the CEO will be speaking. Now, could the CEO bring out further catalysts or expectations of growth to the table, or go ahead and disclose who this unidentified S&P 500 index company is? Possibly. But this is stirring up volatility if it does not get released. And a lot of investors are probably thinking, well, what are they going to discuss that we already don't know? So we have to see how it plays out. And it's going to be a very important week going into next week, not just for Muln stock, but the overall market. It's a big earnings week. And then we also have that meeting happening at the same time. Now, this bear indicator has been here since yesterday on the 30-minute. And when you look at the 4-hour, it's been under a bear indicator since way up here at 111. In the consolidation, every time I try to come back up, no bull indicator popped up to cancel it out. And that bear indicator has been dominating. And today we hit back-to-back 3 red bars. And that's going to be important to watch. Now on the 1 day here, you could see we've been under a bear indicator since 133 back on June and July 1st, around that time frame. And then all the way towards this point, we had 2 dark green bars back to back trying to come back up for the first time in weeks. And now we have 1 big red bar pulling downwards, and that bear indicator is still dominating the chart. Now, on the 30-minute, the support is $1. If that gets broken through, the next support is 97 cents, then all the way down to 90 cents. And I'm going to be watching if a bull indicator pops up, if it tries to bring itself back up to newer highs. The first resistance is 105, and then above that will be back towards 110. I believe 110 has been a key level in this consolidation, and if you look through it, there's been multiple rejections multiple times all throughout the last 2 weeks, and here we are now breaking below 105, breaking towards $1, and trying to find support at 101, 102. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, but one of the main things that sparked this volatility, yes, it's the overall market, but I think it also has to do with this shareholder meeting that's coming up. And then this is what they're saying here in this article, but this article was from days before the Tesla meeting of earnings, and even after earnings, yes, the trading has been a little bit lower in volume, but it does not mean that it was supposed to go ahead and create such volatility, because even when volume was going lower, things were kind of sitting sideways there and with strength. So this was pretty big and significant, a 10% drop in 1 day. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.